Walt Disney has ever said, I always like to look on the optimistic side of life, but I am realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. That quote reminds me that life doesn't always go the way you want to. Problems come without being invited. This complexity often brings teenagers to negative thoughts and behavior. Hello, I'm Aleisha Leony from Salatiga. Being a student in one of the most competitive schools in my town has shaped me to be a hardworking individual who never wants to be left behind. Whenever there is a competition in my school or in my town, I'm always willing to participate. English Olympiad, math competition, storytelling, speech, name it. Joining competitions has made me become a better version of myself. I get used to practice until late at night and take extra classes to prepare myself for every competition. Did I win all of them? Of course not. Even though I'm always optimistic to face every challenge the competitions might give, there's always time that I think my preparation isn't enough. Recently, I faced a moment that made me feel really bad about myself. I failed the first stage of student council recruitment in my school. As I became the main member of this organization in the 7th grade, I felt confident that I would make it again this year. But I was totally wrong, and it was a crushing hit for me. I was embarrassed and disappointed because I have dedicated my time and energy for this organization. What did I do wrong? This situation has put me to the lowest point of my life so far. I kept thinking that I wasn't capable. I started to doubt myself and thought that my success so far was only luck, not the result of my hard work. Who relates with that? My story above is only a simple problem experienced by teens. I realize many teenagers out there might experience much tougher moments in their lives than me. They feel that they are not capable of doing anything, useless, unwanted, and unloved. These problems can be overwhelming for teens when they cannot stand with the situations and no one helps them. Those challenges will lead teens to suffer from sadness, stress, anxiety, low self-esteem, or even depression. World Health Organization states that globally, 1 in 7, 10 until 19-year-old teens experiences mental disorder. Therefore, it's very important to train teens to have more positive thoughts through reframing. Hypnotherapydefunport.com defines reframing as looking at the situation from a different perspective and get a different meaning. Reframing is beneficial when people feel stuck and stressful about their situation. This approach helps teens to feel more positive about their situation without underestimating the problem or being over-positive. In fact, many teenagers often judge their situation as entirely black or white. They sometimes ignore the different shades of colors in each of the circumstances. The situation will result into misjudgments. And here are some key points to reframe problems that teens can practice to feel better about themselves and their tough moments. I call them A's. A. Accept the situation. Life is very complex, and teenagers sometimes encounter a problem that makes them exhausted. However, complaining or hurting yourself will not bring you anywhere or change the situation. Accepting and embracing the problem as part of the dynamic life and try to figure out a solution will work better. In my case, I accept my failure and start to think from a different point of view. As I'm not the candidate for the chairperson of the student council, I have more time to prepare for any competitions ahead and be more focused on my academic achievements. C. Comprehend the situation. Understanding the problem fully and deeply will help you figure out what needs to be improved and determine the next step to solve the problems. By doing so, you will be able to set a new goal and your life will be meaningful. E. Encourage positivity. This might be challenging because who in the world can always be positive in an arduous situation? But having a positive mindset will help you be more optimistic to bounce back from the tangled situation. When you get a bad mark on your algebra test, you can reframe your thought by saying, well, sometimes people down, but there's always second chance to improve. All in all, teenagers need positive support systems to tackle issues in their lives. Therefore, it's important to hold their hands and help them fulfill their thoughts with positivity through the art of reframing. When you feel that the situation is upsetting, remember ACE to turn your negative thoughts to be your ACE card and be the better version of you. But the question is, are you willing to try? The answer is on your hands. Thank you for your attention and have a great day.